Okay guys, it's warm out here again today, but we're working. And we got the water tower over there pretty well squared away. Just the finishing touches to add. We're gonna get back to work on these walls over here. We're gonna make this wall that's open match this wall, or close to it anyway. But we got some prep work to do. Let's get busy with it. One of the first things we got to do, we're gonna add 2 intermediate posts in here to help support this wall. And I've got it there and I made sure that the bar joist is running equal from one end to the other. So I got 1.5 inches right here from this point to the edge of this bar joist. So I got to come up here. You see these brackets right here? They serve no purpose this side of it. They only screw them on that side. That's for connecting another board when you're out in the middle of a span. So we're gonna take the grinder to it and we're gonna cut that extra part of that bracket off, because we're gonna wall up. They fall right where our posts are, and our post is gonna go up there and it's gonna tie to the bar joist. So let's get busy with it. Oh, and also we got to get under here and put posts underneath here to give it support down to the ground, because it doesn't fall. It's kind of levered out over these boards right here, and we don't want that. We got to give it some support. You can see there, we have to leave about 1/8 of an inch because we want to leave the weld right there. It may be blurry, the phone won't focus, but we left the weld so that's still intact, so it's not just welded on this other side over here. So that way we know it's still just as stable. That extra metal sticking out there doesn't do anything for it. So I'm good with that. Now we can cut our post, we'll notch it, tie it into the end of this and probably into the metal, the steel at the top and the bottom as well. All right guys, you can see that my helps went back to school and the job site's getting a little messier. I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff in my way, but I'm gonna come along here and put another 2x up under this front edge, and it also attached to these posts. Now it's gonna help support that wall and give us something to attach our metal to on the outside right there. So let's get back busy with it. Well, now that we got our post to support our columns going up, and as you can see back there, and we also didn't really need it for the strength too much on that front edge, because we have a double beam right there behind that, but went ahead and put on there, have more to attach to. Might as well. I can get these boards cheaper, and I can go to Home Depot, $2 cheaper a piece, and I can get an 8-foot 2x4. So why not use them and make it strong, right? So now we're gonna start notching our post in for our columns here. Put these vertical supports for this wall. Well guys, now that we got this down at the bottom done down here and got our 2 columns in, ready to put some horizontal lathing on there, so we'll have something to attach our shade cloth, our metal at the bottom, and our 2x on top. have something to attach them to. Let's get back busy with it while it's good and hot. All right, we got this much done. This 2x2 nailer for the inside metal at the bottom. That was a piece I already had ripped. I'll wait till I'm done so I don't have to reset my saw and come back and fill the rest of these in. But right now we need to rip some 2x to go up here along the top for a nailer. And the reason we're ripping 2x is because it's way cheaper. I can get these treated 12-foot 2x8s for $2 less than I can go buy the 2x's, unless I buy like 96 of them, and I don't have the time and the mission don't have the money at the moment to buy 96 of them just to use as we need it, even though we'll need them in the future. It's just the way things are. Being good stewards sometimes takes a little more time and effort, like ripping these boards to make the 2x's, but it all works out in the end. Work what God gives us, and we take care of what God gives us and be good stewards. So now we're gonna come around here and do this wall, and this wall will be a little different because right here it's gonna have a screened opening so you can view out this way to where the playground will be. And then right here will be a screen door to come out. So we gotta get that framed up. Let's get with it. Now that we got this wall strapped out and ready to go, other than them 2x's at the bottom, that's gonna be for the interior metal. Time to get around here and frame this wall up that has the door and the, I guess you can call it a screened opening, because it's not really a window. Let's get back with it. Well, here we have it, guys. All the framing's done on this part of the White Learning Center over here on the Miss Jo's kitchen side. And I know a lot of you probably noticed that door was upside down earlier. But basically, this post from the pole barn, you know, it's off a little bit, twisted a little bit. I hung it off it upside down to give me the perfect spacing so I could, if my post had to be a little bit off plumb to get my gap for my door right, that's what I wanted. And then I flipped it over. It actually still come off again, because we're going to trim around it and hang it on the trim anyway. So, but it's in there in the meantime to be off to laying flat, because it was getting warped up. It needs to be hanging like it's intended to be. So it's up there now. We got this trimmed out, framed out for the screened opening that we'll have there. Now we just got to get our shade cloth and a metal skirting down here at the bottom, and then we can start putting our 2x8s on, and it'll be finished. It's all finished but finishing it. That's all we like. We even got the nailers on for the inside metal on the bottom down there. So, and cleaned up all the mess that's been piling up around here because my helpers were gone for a couple weeks. So we're back in action. Get back on it next time. All right, the next step for me is to put the screen over the screen opening. is done, because we want to lap our shade cloth on top over the top of it, and we want it behind our boards and we're down here at the bottom. So let's get back and get busy with it. Well guys, we decided we want to divide it up like a traditional window. Now we get to put the screen on. That's it for right now. Join in next time and we'll start covering those walls up there at Miss Jo's kitchen on the White's Learning Center. Well, thank you guys for watching today's video.
Please like, subscribe, and follow us on social media.
And as always, God gets glory for the good in their lives. Jesus Christ is the Lord and Savior. Feel free to reach out to us at the email in the description below with any questions you may have about our faith or what we're doing here at Lighted Path Ranch. God bless.